Hi, welcome to Unit 5, an introduction to CSS. So we've had 2 units on HTML. Now we have 2 units that are purely about CSS. We do have to use some HTML in order to use CSS, but we're really focusing on CSS for now. Unit 5 and Unit 6, where we go back and go into some more detail around CSS and we make some more styled, some more substantial projects in the 6th unit. But for now, we're starting out by talking about how CSS works. So we have 5 main objectives in this unit. The first one is that I want you to understand how you write valid CSS files following what I call the general rule of CSS. The next objective is that I want to show you how we incorporate CSS into an HTML file. So how we include an external CSS file and link to it properly inside of an HTML document. And I'll show you a couple ways of doing that. And then once we connect our CSS files to our HTML files, we'll start writing some more CSS. And then the next objective is that I want you to be able to select elements, writing CSS to select HTML elements based off of tag names, classes, and IDs. And then along with that, I want you to be able to style those elements that you select with some of the basic important CSS properties like color, background color, and border. And we'll see quite a few more ways to style things in the next unit. In this one, we're focusing more on just the key basic things that you can do to style an element. And then we have another objective, which is for you to be able to use the Chrome developer tools, and in particular the CSS inspector, to debug your CSS in HTML. And then at the very end of this unit, we'll have another exercise. And this is a little bit different than most of our exercises in that it's not about making a project, it's not having a finished product. Rather, it's more of a traditional exercise where I'm going to give you a set of instructions, things that I want you to try and do with CSS, like make all the image tags purple and have a red border. Or make all the H1s 20 pixel font size and text align centered. So it's more of a scavenger hunt for CSS selectors than it is about building a finished product. But in the next unit, Unit 6, we then have a couple of really cool, nice looking things that are completed projects. So you can look forward to that. Okay, so let's get started.